Welcome to Show and Tell. In this series, I review brand new games quickly and with as much detail as possible. Ready? Go. This is an odd one for me. Nothing about the screenshots or trailers for Boxlife interested me, but the description, gain abilities, find secrets, and escape from the box piqued my interest. I'm gonna be blunt. I don't think this is a good game. I don't take pleasure in giving negative reviews, and I even asked my followers on Twitter if it would be worth posting an almost entirely negative review. The conclusion I came to is that it would, because it's my responsibility as a reviewer to lay the truth bare regardless of how I think I'm going to make the developer feel if they see this video. So here's the truth laid bare. Boxlife is not a pretty game, especially since I've seen some really awesome stuff come from the Unity engine that this game was made in. The colors don't go well together, and there really isn't any art. It's all made up of shapes and rectangles, which there is nothing inherently wrong with, but it doesn't feel self-aware. I don't get the impression that this was the planned look for the game or that any real thought was put into the design. And the cheap atmosphere is made worse by the really awful sound effects in which you can hear the background noise for, since there's no music in the game to mask it. The idea behind the mechanics is an old one, but not necessarily bad. You're basically given free reign to explore wherever you want, and you're given no instructions other than the controls. What you find is that your character keeps finding new abilities that allow him or her to explore and, in turn, acquire even more abilities. These range from jumping to double jumping to being able to walk through certain blocks. It's not anything special, but I felt a twinge of satisfaction when I found a new ability that allowed me to progress further, but that's no different to, say, any Zelda game. The real deal breaker here is that the game is only 15 minutes long, or at least that's how long it took me to complete it. There's nothing necessarily wrong with that, because a 15-minute story, if told well, can be extremely compelling. For $3, a really good 15 minutes of story would totally be worth it in my opinion, but you might have noticed that I didn't include a story section in this review like I normally do. There's no story, and because of that, I think the game is nothing short of a ripoff. There's no one I could recommend this game to, unfortunately. Thank you very much for watching. Like or dislike this video depending on how good this little review was. Maybe you think it wasn't worth making a video about, and if you hold that opinion, I'm open for discussing it with you in the comments. Other than that, if you want to keep up to date on brand new indie games and want quick, cohesive reviews, I'd appreciate a subscription. See ya.